So just an addendum, just to wrap it up with how much RAM is used and everything else at this point. I did all the calculations, all my menu items, and come to the realization that there is a lot of uh, duplication now. Because as you see, like if you saw my first video that I was doing all this, it's like trying to get all of these as low as I can. It's like how much space is free, or RAM, conventional RAM is free to run anything. At most I had was 605, which was really nice. I can't get 605 now. There's always seems to 67K somewhere, and I'm guessing that is part of the 67. It would take 67 and wouldn't give. Maybe it's like I don't know. It's kind of strange, but in the long run, there's more memory for a lot of the other stuff here. Like if I load everything, it's 536, and that's without mounting a drive, like a drive letter. It goes to 498, which all I'm going to be doing is moving stuff over during that. But everything else seems to be 573K free, for the most part. Which is, kind of interesting. It's like there was a lot more variation before. There's a constant 67K, which could be DOS, but DOS should be in UMB, I guess. I don't know. It's the way this handles it is much different than what it used to be. The essential and packet driver, I'm losing 26K there too. So, and even like loading nothing, I'm I'm getting less conventional space of 570. Yeah, 570 with loading no devices. So obviously, the UMB stuff works. But at this point, I've cleaned this up. I've cleaned this up a lot. Um, you know, Although my sound stuff doesn't quite work anymore with the FM organ, but whatever. So I tried the fast vid. I tried the VV fix or something, and FV 1632. Everything. I didn't try the fast vid. I did try it, but it's not needed. It's not a ROM issue. I just wanted to see if it gets faster with the fast vid or FV 1632 application, whatever. No, those two things actually just freeze up the system hard. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. I was using that machine. It's like I didn't have a copy of FastVid or FV. Those files. They weren't actually on that system. I got it from that W Allen 360K. So it's off of that machine. Put it on. Transferred it over, and now it's on here, which doesn't work. Also, weird situations with my control panel, and like a lot of Windows stuff freezes now. But anyway, this is an addendum. This is a couple days later. Just wanted to get, okay. One last thing I do want to test, I think, is, let me reboot. And I want to load just essential everything. Well, it's just essential. And this sets up sound and everything else too, just with a set blaster command. So I want to see if CD games, because I remember trying this before, and it's just I just was able to do it slow and monochrome. Just to let's see, what is there a? There is no config on here, right? It's been a while since I tried to use this. Oh, So CGA now I'm gonna try graphics mode and be Sound Blaster, which means I need to put on 4 here and my sound. And there we go. Sound is on, and then press enter, and let's. Dang it! 500. Dang it! 580 bytes needed. 580. I don't have anything that has 580. Oh. Oh. Oh no. I need to get something more stripped down. It's actually working. Not sure how I'm. Yeah, there's no way to actually get 580 like with that with the config as it is. I don't know, I had to bypass the should there be music too? 4. Press space to play. Yeah, it's not a good idea. I mean, this is not made for it. This is really a bad idea. I mean, there's a lot more games that are... But, you know, the fact is, you know, that's VGA. So that's pretty cool. I don't know where my sound is. But, yeah. I don't know where my sound is. Did I have my sound all the way down? Actually, that should have made a sound. Oh my goodness. All right, well, whatever. This is actually the end of the video. End of the series. Yeah. So whatever. Yeah. Like I said, next video is going to be in a few months, maybe, possibly. Who knows? You take care. Okay, so I got the. Yeah, the sound was working, but I mean it's choppy. I mean that is to be expected. It's like, yeah, this is going to be entirely unplayable, but, well, the thing was, the volume knob on the back of the Sound Blaster was set all the way down, so, yeah, I wasn't getting any sound. But, yes, sound still works. Alright, I think I've done all I could for maximizing the RAM available. RAM utilization to a minimum, and these are my new numbers right here. I'm only, the maximum I'm ever getting is 594K, which is strange, and it's like I've got better than the 573 before. You know, this is what I was trying to get higher than 573. I don't know what happened, but now I'm getting 590 for most of these that were 573. I think it kind of depends on the day, it seems. It's weird. It's like I'm not seeing 605K free on any of this, but there are some interesting things here. It's like I can use UMB on only one of these configurations for maximum memory. There's conflict with the network, and then there's other stuff too. But just as a wrap up here, so we can see, and I changed the nothing to called max RAM, which is 594. I wish I could get like 600 some on like the essentials like I did before. But for every menu now I'm using, okay, that's what changed it. I'm using DOSmax. yeah, I can use DOSmax, and that will that pushed it up to 590. So it's giving me, what was it, 20 some? Yeah. So that's cool. DOSmax works, freeing up something there. With nothing, quote unquote nothing, use UMB instead of the UMB driver that comes with the card, and which is funny. And it's like, I don't know if it's actually working well or not. Also, I'm using shellmax to get an extra 4K, but we will see this. We're having 128K of UMB. So you can't get that with the standard driver. So it's like, that's the first time I've seen that, 128K of UMB. Too bad it doesn't work on any other configurations, which it uses more UMB, which I can put a lot of stuff higher. But then again, too, with the driver that comes with the card, the EMXXK .sys file, when I did try to do the range from D1000 to EFFF, it says that there was something bad with the memory. So maybe there is a memory problem too. That's the reason why it's causing it to like freeze. It's not just a conflict, it's bad memory. Possibly. But then again too, it's like, and those are sims. So maybe I can just pop them out and try other sims. But anyway, like 128K, that's funny. I like that. And so yeah, 594K free there. This is it for this video. I'm not putting this as you've seen, because it's not listed as, it's not a part 8. This is just basically maxing out the memory usage utilization for my PC 63, well, my original one, now that it has a different card and it has, and the graphics might have other thing to do with it too. I don't know. Maybe not. But anyway, I mean, it's just interesting that, you know, I got these numbers. These were the original ones. These were the ones from the last part of the video, which is a couple days ago, and this is the new numbers, which I can use the use UMB utility to get 128K of UMB. What I can store up there? That's another question. Anyway, I think that's it for this. Have a good one. Oh yeah, by the way, I upgraded the mouse to an optical mouse. So for that instead of that ball mouse. And yeah, I cleaned up my work area, so it looks nicer. Yes, it does. Just one other aspect that I want to cover, actually, because I hadn't used or tried like DOSmax for years. I mean, it never worked correctly with the Boca RAM card. So this is the first time I'm actually getting it, you know, usable. So I just want to show you exactly like what happens. And it's like I needed to refresh my memory too, because after that last segment, it's like, did I actually configure it right? And there's, you know, I don't have to use DOSmax because it's not going to be putting it in high. There's no high. And then we have all the switches, and then just making sure that everything looks correct. So what the best thing to do to show you that is, like, I introduced a pause in it. Well, here it is. It's like not enough high memory for DOSmax. I don't know. It's not going to be putting it into high, so it's going to be putting it into conventional. But here's what it actually does. You know, it's moving all of these variables of your system to a higher, like you can see, it's D209, D2B1. Those are like between D1000 and it's in a UMB range. So that's exactly what it does. So yeah, if anybody else can give me a better, you know, synopsis of this application, you know, let me know. But yeah, there we go. I also changed, it's not 594, it's like 590. It's not a big deal either way. The problem was when I was using the DOSmax shell, it wouldn't go on to go read the auto exec file, which is not a huge deal. I don't know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, whatever. But it's good enough. I mean, oh, what am I doing? I'm dummy. And it's like I am not used to this. This keyboard is still an odd whatever. Anyway, yeah, this is what I wanted to show, that they report. So you take the pause off, and before, when I had the pause, no pause. Yeah, so I had the RMP off on it. I didn't do any reports. Yeah, so yes. Yeah. So yeah, so seeing the reports tells you exactly what the application is, what the thing is doing, and as you can see, again, it puts about like, gives about 20K. So 18K is putting it into data high. So it's putting it out of conventional, and yeah. So that's 590K, whatever, and it's like 128. That's pretty cool. I wish I had, you know, like I said, it worked with more stuff. Maybe I'll get to it later, but whatever. It's like it's a puzzle. This is just a puzzle, maximizing the amount of RAM in an XT class machine. Yeah, pretty cool.